Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming on Twitch with even more Final Fantasy XIV. Now we are returning to our Gladiator Leonhardt here, and we're going to see what side missions are available before we continue the main storyline. We do have at least one dungeon we can perform with our reasonable gear. Now, from what I understand, today there has been a few issues with the Chaos server. It looks like the developers have got it under control, but we'll just have to wait and see how it performs, and hopefully no more technical issues actually ensue. One thing I would like to mention before we start is just a quick shout out to my good friend Mr. Fox, as it is his birthday. And unfortunately, he's currently at work, so he's not able to watch the stream, but he may watch this on YouTube later when I export it. And yeah, he may never watch the video, but it's there if he ever comes across it, shall we say. Hello there, Serenity. Welcome to the stream once again. So, we do need to speak to Minphelia. We need to speak to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. They have asked for our assistance. Before we do that, we definitely should go back over to Uldar, because at least there's another dungeon we can unlock. I think it's called Cutter's Cry. We may not be able to do it right now. I don't think we're appropriately geared, but we can unlock it for later. So, last video we listened to the speeches from the different leaders of the Grand Companies, and we actually got our Grand Company Chocobo, which will allow us to traverse the overworld a lot faster than usual. So there is a mission here. Thaumaturge, Pugilist. Okay, we'll see what this mission is. And then we'll head over to, let me get this right, the Steps of Fall, the other area of Uldar. So what is this all about? Like civilized men and women. Lieutenant Mimio is looking for a few good soldiers. Are we familiar with the Battle of Cartano? A lot of people have mentioned it, but we're not familiar with it personally. Allagan ruins are in Cartano. They were discovered following the Calamity. Hello, Serenity. Is that a friend request from yourself there? So I'm guessing this is another series of PvP matches. Hey, level 25. Very nice, Serenity. Okay, so we need to get up to Airship Landing. We can do that. Skylight. Relaxed FC, where you can play the game. No, it's fine. Not looking to join any Grand Companies right now. I mean, they can give you some experience boosts, or they can also cut down the cost of your teleportation fees, but it's not really for me right now. So it's not going to be like the Wolves' Den. We'll be pitted against wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle. So yeah, it's giving us a new PvP situation. The Borderland ruins located on the outskirts of the Cardinal Flats are now accessible. Control of this ancient Allegan site is decided via large-scale player versus player battles, known as frontline campaigns. Okay, fair enough. Is there a... No. I'm seeing if there was an Aethernet shard here. So we need to get ourselves down to the Sapphire Avenue, where there's at least one NPC we need to speak to. Goldsmith, mining, weaving. So we need to go to the Sapphire Avenue. As I say, I'm awfully tempted to make the most of this road to 60 buff and maybe do some crafting and gathering, but that's really boring. Not only for me to do, but also to watch. So it's not really going to happen, which is a shame, but I might switch class at some point to get the most out of it. I might go for a support class. I could do one of each. Like, I would love to replay as a Conjurer, because I really like the White Mage as a healer. Never really played it as a Scholar or an Astrologian before. And of course we have all these melee DPS, we have the range DPS, and the magical DPS as well. I mean, I've never really played with magical DPS. I'm not keen on a Black Mage, which is one of the advanced classes or advanced jobs, due to their low mobility. But we could try something like a Red Mage later on. Maybe. Either way, that's for much, much later. Dishonor before death. Sebald has but a little time left, and would confide you his burdens. So within Cutter's Cry there is a Chimera. Place this bouquet of flowers on the resting place of the Darklight Raiders. Yeah, is that I'm guessing the Thaumaturge is the starting class then, which becomes a Black Mage. What about the Arcanist then? What does the Arcanist become? I can't remember. I haven't played many magical DPS before. Yeah, if you're going to be a Black Mage, Serenity. I mean, they have a lot of damage potential. I just don't like that you... Especially some of the later bosses. You get to stand very still and they have a lot of things you have to dodge. There's a Fate nearby. Excuse me. Yeah, when we start doing fates, we're starting to receive flame seals, or just in general company seals, which are very useful. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead. There we are. This is Cutter's Cry, a labyrinth of sand-ridden caverns. Okay, and new dungeon unlocked. Cutter's Cry is now accessible. And we need to be level 38 to actually start the dungeon. We'll probably wait till we're at least level 40 to make sure we're geared appropriately. Now, is there any other quests we can pick up? Let's go explore once again. We'll go to Gridania, and Limsa Lominsa again. Now that we're part of a grand company, there may be another couple of quests that are available to us. While this is happening, I need to check something. Halatali. I'm going to quickly open up this. In case we do this quest, I want to read about the bosses. Oh, yes. Okay, that's fine. Since I'm playing as a tank, I'd rather be slightly aware of the situation we're going to be walking into. Okay, so what quests are available? Carpenter. Because we might do the Halatali dungeon before we continue the main storyline. At least we're reasonably geared for that dungeon. Anything in here? Covered in roses. What's that one all about again? Just quickly looking to see if there's any quests that teach us some new skills or abilities, or give us any more unlocks. We still need to defeat some enemies in the North Shroud, which we could do now. Get the 3rd rank of the Gladiator Hunting Log complete, since we're in the Shroud area. Botanist. No, that's fine. Okay, so how do we get to North Shroud? Let's have a look here. Oh, right. Okay, I know where this is. Yes. There's actually a really interesting blacksmith in the North Shroud, but we don't need to speak to him for quite some time. Right, so we need to go through the Yellow Serpent Gate if they'll allow us. We should be able to go that way. I think there's, again, 2 different areas in terms of difficulty. I think around Tree Speak and Peace Garden, they're reasonably low level. But if you go to Proud Creek and the if you go towards Proud Creek or maybe Alder Springs to the west of the Aetheryte, the enemies jump up in difficulty again. I think. Yeah, I think Alder Springs. Yeah, level 28 quests. Ooh, level 47. Up in Proud Creek. Sometimes actually there is a... I think it's here that there's an interesting fate. And I think it's like a hidden fate as well that pops up now and again. I might as well tell you, because I could be wrong, but this is where I have encountered a primal known as Odin before. And from what I understand, Odin, when he reappears, if people manage to defeat him, he takes on the form or the appearance of the person who got the last hit in, I think? Either the last hit or dealt the most damage. I think it's the last hit. But I fought him once with, well, everyone jumped on him, to be honest. And we didn't have enough time. He was spotted too late and we didn't manage to defeat him. But he had a few skills which would, like, wipe you out in one blow. It was, pretty damn ridiculous. Impressive to watch, though, and to participate in. To be fair, I was playing as a white mage, so I couldn't help too much, apart from heal a few people I was in a party with at the time. But I'm not sure if he just turns up here. I think he was over this area, on the way to Proud Creek. Either way, somewhere here there are balloons. So I guess... where would balloons be? Let's go have a look for them. Is this them? Yes, it is. Awesome. There's some giant scorpions around this area as well. Okay, 2 more to go. We have a gather quest here. Looks like, yeah, it's about to end in about 30 seconds. And no one's participated in it, so let's not worry about it too much. Oh! This is not what I need to fight. There we are. Yeah, that was a bright balloon, not a normal balloon. There we are. We're now into rank 4. Central Shroud, Upper Lanosia, South Shroud, Southern Fanalan. We haven't been to the Sagoli Desert yet. Central Shroud again. These enemies are about like mid-30s, I think. We could take them on, but only if we're in that area, and really we're going to be visiting this area at some point for the main storyline, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Either way, let's do that dungeon and then we'll continue the main storyline. A few things to sell here. Ether, eye drops, antidotes. Okay, so Halatali. Originally a holy place for the first Lalafell arrived in Eorzea, the twisting labyrinth of natural caverns which wind through the massive mesa was transformed by the Gladiators Guild into a series of training pits, animal pens, and holding cells to accommodate the ever-growing popularity of Uldor's Colosseum. After the calamity, however, the location was abandoned. Those remaining in the pens left for dead. Not all of them, however, met that fate, and now the tunnels are rife with those who survived, as well as the tormented spirits of those who did not. So, we'll be synced down to level 23. Let's see if we can find a party relatively quickly, and then we'll be on our way back, I think, over to the Waking Sands. We should head over to Limsa Lominsa though, because we never explored and checked out if there was any new quests available there. Which was my fault. Ooh, duty finder's popped. Oh well, we'll do the dungeon first and then we'll explore Limsa Lominsa here. Hopefully shouldn't take us too long. Someone's asking what ERP is. Some in-game currency? No. If you don't know what it is, you shouldn't ask. Okay. Here we go. I don't think this dungeon's actually too bad. And since I'm the tank, I'm not going to be over-pulling. If I can remember which way we're meant to be going as well, which also would help. Can we get another protect, please? Wow, just running ahead like an idiot. Thank you. Oh, we need a Doctore. Go which way we need to go, but okay. Okay, good. The healer's kind of just focusing on healing. I like that. It makes his job a lot easier. Okay, now the healer's starting to focus on some offensive spells as well. Yeah, we can't see much of the map right now. We haven't unlocked a great deal of it. This is going to hurt. There, we leveled up there. Level 37? Yes. You gotta do your first dungeon, Serenity. I wish you luck. How's our gear doing? Reasonably in good condition. Oh, think this is the first boss. Yeah, fire main. What does Fire Main's deal again? Does he summon friends to walk into the fire? Yeah, it looks like he does. You can see little fires being summoned from the brazier over there. They're gonna walk into the campfire here, and I think it does AoE damage in the entire room. From what I can remember. Uh-oh. Happy days. Now we can travel via the ethereal flow into a new area. There we are. Let the healer catch up. Yeah, we're not pulling overly much. Oh, great. The healer's doing a pretty good job. I was a bit worried at the beginning. How they were charging ahead, but we're still alive, and that's the most important thing. And here's the second boss of the dungeon. The Thunderclap Gulver? Blech. Good luck in Satasha Serenity. There we are, happy days. And through the ethereal flow once again. I don't think we actually picked up any chests from the first boss. Oh well, so be it. On our way to the final boss now, I think. Come on. Oh, Christ. Now, can we open the Ludus door? Can't remember if we can or not. Okay. Up to the final boss. We've unlocked the entire map of Halatali. Similar to the first boss, he will summon friends who will, I think, try to buff him. Okay. I don't think there's any real positioning. But maybe we're not standing that. Should maybe try to keep him in the middle of the room, perhaps. That might be the best idea. And now the candles are remaining. Ow! He's already half dead. There we are. Hey, complete. I was a bit worried at the beginning, but all in all it turned out rather well. Lancer's weapon. Okay. Happy days. So, Limsa Lominza. Let's see. Any quests that seem like they might give us something of interest? No, I think we're okay for the moment. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I mean, of course we could try and gear ourselves to do another dungeon, but we may as well progress in the main storyline a little before we worry about that. So, we're heading over to Horizon now. Like, to be fair, there might be a story mission where we need to go back into Halatali. In fact, offhand, there is definitely one. No, it's far in the future. But I've mentioned before in a previous stream that you need to run into dungeons sometimes multiple times for, like, story elements. But we'll go speak to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and see how else we can assist them. Oh, bloody hell. Getting myself distracted here. There you go. Hello, Yida. Papa Limo. Yeah, Fancred's up there. Let's go see Minfilia, shall we? Ah, yes, we rescued two Magitech engineers, didn't we? Who were piloting a new airship, the Tiny Bronco. We saved them from the Garleans. Ah, Biggs, Wedge. Speaking of the Magitech engineers. Sylph management. Minfilia needs you to investigate the Sylphs. Right. What are the Sylphs up to?
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papa Limo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
I was gonna say, isn't there another beast tribe, the Ixals, I think they mentioned?
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Okay, back to Gridania we go. Looks like we have to head over. Yeah, we need to head over to New Gridania. Right, let's be on our way once again. It looks like we need to go to the nest of the twin adders. Their base of operations, similar to where we've been as a member of the Immortal Flames in Uldar. Next to where their quartermaster will be. We come in peace. Commander Vosai has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered from the Primal. Huh, okay. So, interesting. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. Interesting. I forgot about the... Well, I didn't forget. I didn't realise that the Sylphs had like 2 different factions. Those that were tempered and untempered. The tempered ones, of course, are bound to Ramuh's will. They can't deny him. Whereas those untempered are still free to form their own opinions and not forced to worship him. They may still do so, of course. They may have their reasons for doing it. So we need to get ourselves over to Hawthorne Hut, but it's giving us the hint that we can travel via the ferry here in Gridania. Okay, so we need to make ourselves an introduction with Rosa Hawthorne on our way to go see the Sylphs. So this is the point when you should maybe be doing the side missions around the East Shroud. If you haven't done any already, shall we say. Because you could have come here earlier if you started in Gridania with a character. If you were playing, say, an archer or a lancer. Or a conjurer, of course, as well. So I think there's a defense quest here that we could start by the Bothered Beekeeper. Oh. Rosa's bees are attacked by hornets. Well, we came at a good time then, didn't we? You play Final Fantasy XIV on your PS4, Serenity. See, I like the idea that it's like available on consoles, but I think playing it sans the mouse and keyboard would be really difficult for me. But then that's probably because I'm so used to playing MMOs with a mouse and keyboard. There you go, your bees may be safe now. Why don't we take a jar of fresh honey over to him and he might tell us more about the Sylphs then. Wait. The game can't handle your PC. Hello there. We have something for you. Collected directly from the comb. If the bees are hungry, they will simply have to make more. There you go. Fresh honey for you. Yeah, I understand. Speak to Rose's wife, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than he'll ever know. Okay. And Rolf is sitting right beside you. Sylphic Studies. Rolf Hawthorne, patriarch of the beekeeping Hawthorne family, is said to be well versed in Sylphic customs. Oh. He seems to have forgotten some of the Sylph traditions. And the concept of etiquette is completely alien. So there's no point taking food to a Sylph. They sustain themselves by bathing in the sun. Okay. So we shouldn't offer them food. And they like to play pranks. Okay. Dancing is a time-honored greeting. Okay. Ooh, we get some potions here which will boost various stats for 15 seconds. I don't really think we need to worry about that so much. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now. First impressions. Rolf Hawthorne would like to share further knowledge to assist you in befriending the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who just show up empty-handed. We'll have to bring them something. Ah. But he's forgotten what we should bring them. And he's asked us to go speak to his wife. Good evening, Arend. No, we're on our way there now. Apparently we need to greet them with a dance and bring them something, but Rolf has forgotten what it is. Their tastes are unusual. The root of the seedkin, the ochu. And that's apparently what the Sylphs like. I see. Okay, we need to tease an ochu to appearing. A nutrient-rich alchemeric compound used to quicken seedkin growth. And how did we find this out exactly the first time we used it? Hello. Oh, I actually totally forgot we actually had a hunting log for the Grand Company. I was wondering as well because we were getting some kills in Halatali and they weren't part of our hunting log, but they're part of the Immortal Flames hunting log. Okay, interesting. Fair enough. Hello again, Rolf. Milk root. The thick white sap extracted from this Ochu root has the power to grant its user wondrously terrible visions. Lovely. Various potions here. First contact. Rolf Hawthorne has gift wrapped your offering in preparation. Blah blah. If I can actually say the word properly. For your journey into the Sylph's domain. Oh. Oh. Officer the Twin Adder has something to maybe tell us as well. Upon your arrival, seek out a young Sylph by the name of Komuzu. He has served as the intermediary between our peoples. Okay. And the Elden Seed Seer has also written out a letter for us. An important missive penned by the Seed Seer Kani Senna and addressed to the Sylph Elder. Okay. And without further ado, we can get ourselves underway. Looks like there is a boss fight going on, or a boss fight nearby. We may not get gold participation, but we may as well help out a little. There we go. Hey, we did get gold. Happy days. I think we have enough company seals that actually rank up with the Immortal Flames now as well. Oh god, the Beastmen quests. I just remembered something. Oh god. We may not do them for this character. Maybe. Depends on how masochistic I'm feeling at the time. Hello there. And here are the Sylphs. So, Here's the milk root and the letter from the Elder Seed Seer. Oh, great. Thanks, Ida. Thanks, Papalimo. You screwed everything up. Annoying. So we can silence enemies, sleep them, or paralyze them. Effective on most targets up to level 20. Paralysis, maybe? Silencing would be good as well, of course. To be fair, we'll probably never make use of the potion. So things went horribly wrong there. I think our intermediary was going to help us out there, but our fellow scions came over and messed up the diplomatic process a little. So now we need to somehow earn their trust. Oh god. Dance Dance Diplomacy. The title of this mission does not give me great joy. Great. So, we need to perform some dances. Delightful. We have to do this to 8 people? Holy hell. Yay, all these chocobos. There you go. Somewhat standing in the way. Oh, nice. We just finished dancing and your leg has recovered from its cramps. Yes, I'm sure that was the problem. Hey, level 38. Oh, you have a quest for us now. Papa Limo has a notion on how you might endear yourself to the Sylphs even more. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see if we might be able to ease their worries. Might as well speak to the Sylphs while we're here. Alexu of Little Solace remains unconvinced of your intentions. You want us to poke your back. Scratch an itch. Okay. Where is my poke? Aha. Oh, great. Oh, we need to do it probably while targeting him. Is this another trick? Yep, it was another trick. And now you want to be congratulated. You're lucky we need to be friends with you. Alexu the Sylph needs help to put down some jiggers? Vile ones called buzzing jiggers. Think these ones are food. I see, we could help you, but you were so mean to us earlier and played a prank on us. I guess I'll still be friendly and help out. We have another Sylph here. A porcine plight. Amexia the Sylph would beseech an adventurer's assistance. Like, maybe we should have spoken to Emidia first. See how else we could help the Sylphs, but don't mind doing a few side missions here. Hey, we've learned Sentinel as well. Reduces damage taken by 40% for 10 seconds. Oh Christ, there's more than them. I thought it might have just been one of them. Okay, you gotta deal with some wild boars. There we are. And we'll take a few more high potions. And we'll take the antelope steak. Boosts our vitality for, well, a maximum of 3. So there is another side quest we can take. Put down some Ziz Golins and Gol Gnats that roam these parts. 5 of each should suffice. Gather 5 brownie brushes as well. Okay. That seems fairly straightforward. Might as well pick up this other side mission as well. Threads unraveled. Okay, we need to find some spindles of thread. I think the thread must be up this way. Now we'll come back down to deal with the gnats and the other brownie bushes as well. So let's see, 2 more levels, we'll gain a new trait, which boosts our vitality further. 2 levels will gain interject, which silences a target for 1 second, which could be useful to block a charging skill. And level 42 will learn tempered will. Immediately cures bind and heavy, while preventing most knockback and draw-in effects for 10 seconds. Now that can be really good, preventing enemies from knocking you away or drawing you back. What's the recast of that? 3 minutes. Ooh, nasty. We have another Garlean outpost just to the south here. Looks like there's an A-rank hunting target here. So we haven't looked at hunting just yet. I don't think it's available for us for quite some time. Not until we get over into the Heaven's Ward expansion. I think that's when the quest to unlock hunting is available. Okay, 4 more brownie bushes, and then hopefully we've earned the Sylph's favour and their trust. Somewhere around here. Aha. Keep forgetting we can make use of our bloody chocobo as well. It's been so long since we actually used the mount. I'm so used to running everywhere. Cloud silk. The pure white silk gathered and spun by the Sylphs using traditional methods passed down for countless generations. I think you can purchase cloud silk. It's actually really good for some like mid-level weaving quests. I think you can buy it en masse when you have unlocked the Beast Tribe quests. Yeah, the Sylphic vendor I think sells it. Or it's something for weaving anyway. And we have these brownie bushes. Legend says that Eorzea was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Presence of the enemy. Komozu of Little Solace would entrust you with a task. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home. They may come from the Garlean Empire. Okay. Seems the Garleans may be up to something here. So we need to go back to Hawthorne Hut and speak to a couple of people there. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Okay, back over to Hawthorne Hut now. Need to speak to 2 more people, see what they know about the Garlean Empire. What they may be up to with the Sylphs, or around this area anyway. So, someone did see some suspicious looking individuals deep within the forest. Okay. Back to let the Sylph know what we've learned. Oh, good. The Sylphs have marked where the Empire may be hiding. Oh, it's actually rather close to Hawthorne Hut. I see. I actually thought it would be in the Sylphland somewhere, but apparently not. Or at least not yet. Okay, what is in the box? So they said... a list of supplies and materials to be delivered to a certain Imperial stronghold. Wonder what the materials are then. I see. The Sylph might be selling secrets to the Garlean Empire. Brotherly love. Kumozu is pining for a wayward friend. Okay, we need to find a Sylph known as Klaxu. Seems fairly straightforward. Klaxu seems just want to be left alone. Calls our intermediary a meddler. Okay. Despite what Klaxu said, we've been asked to locate them again by following some thread that may have been left on the ground. Oh, that seems, we have a duty here. Do you wish to commence battle for brotherly love? If your level is above level 26, it will be synced. Ah, so those are tempered Sylphs. So Yida is a pugilist, and Papalimo, I'm guessing, has a bit of every magic, but I think he's a thaumaturge or an arcanist. Oh, wait. Oh, we have more friends coming. You think Papalim was a thaumaturge? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I never really looked into it. I know he's a offensive magic caster of some kind. I'm not familiar with a lot of the magic DPS classes. Where are you running off to? Oh, he ran away. Duty complete. I actually thought Klaxu was going to be tempered there. I actually had forgotten what was going to happen. If I was going to play another class, Serenity, Arend, what class would you recommend? Like, throw out a suggestion each. I say, I'm enjoying a Gladiator right now, but since I've got this Road to 60 buff, I wouldn't mind trying out another one. Doesn't matter, DPS or support. Something's up with the elder one of the Sylphs, maybe. Oh, our mount speed in various paces has increased. It's actually increased probably everywhere. I see. How do we look at mount speed again? It is somewhere. Mount speed, there we are. So yeah, we've got 1 star out of 2 in some of the areas. Interesting. There's a lot of areas, I won't click them all because it would kind of maybe give a few spoilers. A bard? Maybe. I was considering starting as a bard over here in Gridania. Because I like the idea of having a ranged DPS, but I also like the fact that it has some support abilities, like I think it's got MP regen. That's true, the Arcanist, yeah, it's advanced job. Maybe. Komozu would like to make a confession to you. Oh, the Elder Sylph hasn't been here. Let's find Buscaron. Isn't Buscaron in another area? I think Buscaron... Let me have a look here. Yeah, I think he's in the South Shroud. I think they have a village kind of maybe named after him. But we need to go back to Gridania. Yeah, I really like the Rogue as well. Actually, that was my favourite class when I first started. The Ninja is very fluid. It has, I forgot what you call them, abilities that can buff you in certain ways. Also, it has some, like, AoE skills, but there's a wind buff that increases your attack speed. It's quite a mobile class. Also, I think it has a passive that increases your just natural movement speed, which is very handy. And since I played as a rogue and ninja before, I wasn't too sure if I want to do it again. Yeah, a bard, like an archer / bard, might be tempting. Plus, it's interesting to see how their class storylines develop. Okay, so we need to head over to the Bend Branch Meadows. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, now we need to go speak to Buscaron, who is in the South Shroud. think where we have the opportunity, we might switch over to the Dark Knight. Now, the problem is we might get to level 60 before we have the opportunity to unlock the Dark Knight. That's the problem. I've never played as that class before. Oh, we have side missions here as well. We might leave them for another class. Buscaron, do you know anything about the missing Sylph Elder? Drover's house rules. Buscaron could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing at his establishment. And he's offering a chicken egg as a reward. Okay, and now seemingly we need to use this fill tub to douse one of the drunk customers. So we can have a dunce hat if we really want one. Even comes with its own pair of nifty glasses. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll take the roast dodo. We need to start eating some of our meals to get the extra experience. Probably when we're running a few dungeons. Meanwhile, our next quest, never forget. The eponymous proprietor of Buscaron's Drovers has need of a naval adventurer once again. Okay, sending us over to Limsa Lominsa. So be it. To return an earring. Oh well, while we're in Hawker's Alley, we can sell all of our vendor food. All our trash items, bloody hell. See, I'm suffering to say words at the moment. Let's fill up my glass with juice again. That will help. better. Oh, we have some synchronized dancing going on. Hey! I have I have all that armor on my main character. I think Fujin is wearing most of it as well. Right, I'll list a sell. Right, we need to go find someone. Yes, someone who knows where we can hand over this earring. While we're waiting for this Sylph to make their appearance. There's a reason why we needed a chicken egg. God damn it. I don't think I can buy it back now either. God damn it. There was a reason why he gave you one. It's like Buscaron knew. Yeah, I don't think we can buy it back since we closed the window, which means we might need to buy one on the market board. That kinda sucks, but oh well. Serves me right. Ah. You can buy chicken eggs out of the vendor. Looks like we could buy back our items, but the chicken egg isn't amongst them. Yeah, interesting. Tradecraft supplier. There you go, chicken egg. Yeah, thank you for that. Bit weird that I'm sure I just sold it. Oh no, maybe we had to click on it. I thought it was one you always got naturally, but I've been misled by that before with certain bits of armor. Yeah, my bad. We could have got chicken egg from Buscaron. There you go. So now we need to find someone else called Weinberg. Oh. Ah, Fisherman's Guild. Yeah, I think when I was playing this last with my main character and got to this quest, I didn't know about the crafting supplier and chicken eggs, and I think I bought 99 chicken eggs reasonably cheap from the market board. But then you never needed the other 98, so they ended up going into my, I think I gave them to my retainer for, well, they're probably still there now, let's be honest. Tetaroon was on his way to Aleport. And there's someone else we need to speak to. Would you like to go to Aleport for 40 gil? Sure, why not? Okay. On our way to Upper La Nocia. And all the way over to Oakwood. A weathered brass earring fitted with a polished scarlet stone, a favourite of the forgetful Quiquern Teteroon. And we can choose from a variety of weapons. None of them are useful to us right now, unless we were to change our class. We'll take the silver pieces for now, that's 1,000 gil. And now we have a choice of other weapons once we complete the next quest, microbrewing. Teteroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Teteroon would like to make Quiquern fire water for Buscaron. Or Buscaroon. Need good water from Fool Falls, Quirl Whiskers. Okay. That's not too bad. Like we were just over this way yesterday, dealing with the Quirls, but oh hello, there's a boss here. The Salt Hounds looking to restore poor Maid's Mill cannot seem to catch a break. Holy hell. So Quirl, Pops and Slasher. Actually, I think this was the achievement quest that popped up when we entered this area. To complete this quest with the highest rating possible. Let's help out the Salt Hounds a little. Oh, we can actually get the whiskers from these Quirl Pops. Handy. Well, that makes my life a little bit easier. There you go. Now all the NPCs are focusing on the boss as well. Oh, we have friends over here helping us out now. Looks like we have a Lancer and... I think that's a Thaumaturge. There we are. Hey, achievement unlocked, Old Maid. So we just need the good water. And hopefully Tetarune can make the fire water for Buscarune. A banded barrel filled with water from Fool Falls, large enough to serve as a bath for a family of Lalafels. It takes almost a full year for a Quirl to grow its first whiskers. It took less than a minute to remove it. Oh, and we need to come back later. How much later? Let's speak to you now. Oh, and he's finished. Good. Ooh, hello. Oh, we've had this before. We have some of those Greaves already. They have a greater defense, but they give us less stats and they have a lower item level. Okay, so the fire water is made, but apparently Buscarune was going to have to wait a year for it to mature? Question mark? Either way, it doesn't bother me overly much. Let's go to Quarry Mill. I think that's the nearest aetheryte we can go to. Oh, that's a big quest. Breaching the Hive. You know, that seems interesting. The fact that it's got 23 minutes might mean it is a chain fate. No, let's participate. What level is it actually? 32... Yeah, okay. Infiltrate Red Belly Hive by defeating the Gate Watchers and opening the gates. So it looks like people have already dealt with 2 of the gates. There's 1 more gate for us to defeat. But after we do this, it might unlock another fate as well. So let's find out. Okay, now we have clearing the hive. Make haste to the heart of the Red Belly Hive and defeat the bandit leader, Severine 7 Splinter. Oh, Christ. He summoned a friend. There we are, happy days. New achievement, Bowberry Burning. Very nice. Don't think I've ever done that quest before. Now it's been replaced by Wood Whaler Sentries. Creekern Firewater. A foul brew that is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water and letting the concoction ferment for sennight under the warm sun. Sounds pleasant. Selfish concerns. If Buscaron had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. Hey, sylphs have been seen in the wood. Okay. There's a chance we can find that sylph then. He's marked some places on our map to check out. Oh. And instead we found some Imperials. Well, that's not a good sign. wonder if the Garleans are after the Elder as well, for one reason or another. And one more area to survey. Oh, great. Oh, Imperials. No sign of the Sylphs, just Imperials. Well, we can let Buscaroon know. Hello, Ida, Papalimo. You made your way over here as well, did you? The Nouveau Riche. Buscaroon has more work for a willing adventurer. Yeah, he believes there may be a traitor in the Gradanians who've led the Garleans into the Twelves Wood. And he may know a suspect. Laurentius. He's somewhere here in the South Shroud. Okay, we will see if we can confront this wood whaler. Where might he be? Oh. Oh, hello. What are you doing looking all nervous just outside of the hamlet? And where are you running off to? Oh, he's getting a little bit more frustrated now. Let's see if we can prod him just a little. Ooh, hello. Garlean crates. Isn't that interesting? You know, you just kind of admitted you're working with the Imperials, calling for help and them showing up like this. Uh-huh. He's probably setting up an ambush, isn't he? Would you like to commence battle for the Nouveau Riche? If your level is above level 27, it will be synced. Oh, the red bellies are coming along. Didn't we just, like, kill one of their leaders? I guess they really don't like the Garleans either. Oh, and the Quirl Claws are coming in as well. All of the kind of Ellison tribes. duty complete. Are we really just gonna let him go? Yes, I learned my lesson. I'll never do it again. I promise. Oh, I feel so guilty. If that comes back to bite us in the butt, I'm reserving the right to say I told you so. Oh, they found a Sylph Elder. Awesome. Into the Beast's Maw. Buscaron has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Ah, so the Elder was found or seen entering the Thousand Moors of Totorak. Noraxia. Oh, great. No pressure. Go to the Thousand Moors of Totorak and see if we can rescue the Sylph Elder. He was nearby all along. Oh great, the Wood Whalers were standing guard. Yeah. Thousand Moors of Totorak is now accessible in the Duty Finder. God, it's been a while since I've done this one. Level 24, we will get synced to level 27. Named after a man-eating creature from Pajali folklore The Thousand Moors of Totorak was built on the site of a natural cave system beneath Silent Arbor. Until recently, it held all of Gridania's foulest criminals, from arsonists to poachers. But the completion of a new gaol closer to the city heralded its abandonment. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with this. I'm probably going to get lost. 2 seconds. Let me just have a quick look at a guide for the for the bosses. Totorak. That's what I need. No worries, Arend. Enjoy your day. Activate various chambers. Okay, so it sounds fairly straightforward. It just we could get ourselves turned around. Okay, fine. That doesn't seem too bad. Let's get ourselves underway. While we wait for the duty finder to pop, let's just refill the juice once again. So we're waiting for 1 healer and 1 DPS. And we shall begin. As I say, I think there's a couple of routes you can take to get to the various chamber locks, but you need various key items to use the chamber locks to release the seals on the doors. I think some of the bosses are very eager to use poison in this dungeon. In fact, poison is quite common in quite a few of these like mid-level dungeons. Like, I'm gonna hate Aurum Vale. God, I hate that place with a passion. There's a lot of wandering patrols who like to poison you, and the poison stacks so badly. Either way, getting ahead of myself, let us enjoy the Thousand Moors of Totorak. And we have a giant Moogle in our party. Awesome. What we'll do is we'll just close, make the map a little bit smaller. Oh, Christ. So yeah, we need these Magitech photo cells. That will get us our way forward. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess we'll go this way. Oh, nice. We actually have our Rager Halone here. Oh, Christ. Hey, level 39. Very nice. We have a Magitech terminal here. I'm not sure if we have enough photo cells. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh, Christ. So, yeah, I think they have an AoE poison. A bit of loot. Not bad. But we'll pass on it. Right, and onwards we go. Level 1 Magitech field has been deactivated. I don't think there's anything any other way. Ooh, we got a photo cell. Handy. Now, is there some traps here? I think there is. Yeah, this healer's Even though they could DPS and make the fights go a little bit faster, the fact that they're focusing on the heals is making life a hell of a lot easier for me. Let's get this chest. There we are. Oh, yes. The spider's webs. Hey, everyone made it through. Sometimes people get stuck behind the spider's web. Needed that photo cell, and now we can activate the other Magitech terminal. Yeah, we're getting double poisoned at the moment. But we survived. Oh yes. Thank you. Ah, and onwards we go. We have these fleshy pods. Ow, Christ, I forgot. Sorry, I got you poisoned. Apologies. Ah, I'm getting everyone poisoned at the moment. Ah. Another spider's web. We're making slow progress, but we're making progress all the same. Oh Christ. And we're at the boss room. Now this boss will spawn more of those fleshy pods on the outskirts and sometimes in the middle of the room. We will have to deal with them while tanking the boss at the same time. Oh, hello.
Darkness.
El Kol Hitra Bublo Hans. Seize that on Rajiadorn. Thagon Well Rogue. Tosan no Paiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
This is not the best time, Lahabrea.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Oh, great.
Feel the presence of evil.
I gathered that, Heidelin. Thanks.
The end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Okay. Hey, nice job. Thank you very much, everyone. And we received 2 player commendations. Yeah, it's a shame when cutscenes, like long cutscenes like that, interrupt a dungeon sometimes, because I want to watch them, because I'm streaming this, of course, but I don't want to burn through the other player's time as well. Hey! At least we now know one of the names of our enemies, La Habrea of the Ascians. And here we go into the Echo. Again. They were trying to summon Ramu. So we heard the name Garland before with the Magitech engineers. Nero seems to have known him as well. Okay. Report our success. Oscaron has something he wants to be delivered to the Sylphs. Zyma Rose Oil. Okay. We're going to head over to the Hawthorne Hut once again. Then we can go east over to Little Solace of the Sylphs once more. The Sylph quest line is rather large. Larger than I actually recalled. But no matter. Zyma Rose Oil. A fragrant oil pressed from freshly harvested Zyma rose hips. Oh, we have another side quest here. Which will get us a silk belt. Sure. Will I bring you 3 bottles of fresh blood? So we need to weaken some enemies and then take their blood using the bottles. Okay, sure. Before we speak to the elder of the Sylphs, we can do this. So I don't know how weak we need to make them, but we'll try it 50% maybe. Hey, it worked. We had to stun them now because they were interrupting our trying to bleed them. we are. Nice and straightforward. Let me guess. She's going to use the blood to dye the belt that she's going to offer us on a waistband. Deep red blood of a fat and vile kin. For some unknown reasons, the humours will not coagulate? A magic talisman. It does actually give us quite a few stats. Okay. Thank you very much. Believe in your Sylph. Komuzu wants you to discuss peace with Frixu. So they summon Lord Ramu to defend themselves from the Gallians. And of course he tempered all the ones who participated in the summoning. Okay, so Ramu just wants to protect the Sylph lands. Seemingly. Hmm. And so we receive our third crystal. Okay. The crystals may one day be of use. As long as the touched ones are not troubled, the troubled ones will not make trouble. Okay, so we've been told where the touched ones, the tempered sylphs, happen to be. As long as we keep out of the sylph lands, everything should be fine. At least we can identify the tempered sylph. Okay, back to Gridania we go. This is a level 40 area, as you notice as well. We will be entering the Sylph lands at some point, for one reason or another. Ooh, a sight to behold. There's a new quest. The fluid lettering of Little Solace Elder Frixo is as beautiful as it is unintelligible. Back from the wood. The commander, or the serpent commander, appears to have more to say. Hello. Hey, speaking of Minfilia. Okay, we need to return to the Waking Sands once again. Very well. We'll do that at some point. Let's see what this quest is, a sight to behold, and we want to pop into Old Gridania as well to see if there's any quests available. In fact, we'll do that quickly now, because it might be worthwhile popping our head into Limsa Lominsa and Uldar as well, just to see if there's any new missions popping up everywhere. I think we're fine in this area. Doing reasonably well with our gil as well. 76,000. I mean, we could spend that very easily, of course, but not bad for where we are. Hello. Now Gamdula wishes the patrons of the Colleen Canopy, well, wishes that they would keep a closer eye on their belongings. I see. So we have some belongings. An age-worn log. Within its brittle pages are detailed sketching of landscapes and vistas, numbering in the hundreds. I see. Her name is Jilly. Maybe. No, that was the redhead. She's heading over to Apkalu Falls. Okay, she's in New Gridania. Handy. Oh, sorry, Old Gridania. Right, we'll go over to the Ampni Theatre. Then again, the Lancers Guild might be closer. Millith Ironheart. I see. So in a sense, he's I think she's teaching us how to use the vistas. The kind of skill or utility. where you can find places of interest. So it's next to the Conjurer's Guild. Now we need to go back to Millith and report what we discovered. Or what we saw. Well, I saw the entrance to the Conjurer's Guild. Okay, so yeah, we've been given a sightseeing log. You have now access to the sightseeing log, a compendium of the most beautiful sights to be seen in Eorzea. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out the locations described. Note that certain sites may only be properly appreciated given the time of day or under ideal weather conditions. Perform the designated emote while taking in the sights, and the entry of the corresponding vista will be marked off. I see. I'm not sure what we benefit, what we get from this. Maybe an achievement. Log. Sightseeing log. So somewhere in Limsa Lominsa. So I think we have to use the lookout. I mean, it might not always be the lookout emote, but we need to go to these certain places. I've never actually done this before. We may never do it, but it is there as an option. Okay, we are going to return to Uldar. What I'm going to do is have a quick look to see if there's any more missions like that available. And if not, we're getting close to the point when... Ooh, holy hell. Getting close to the point where I'm going to end this stream. So we get ourselves over to the Sapphire Avenue. It doesn't look like there's anything really here just yet. The Paladin's Pledge. Right, so we can go back to the Gladiators Guild, and I think we can start our quest chain to get our first job crystal, which would be interesting. That's actually probably a good point to start the next stream and the next exported YouTube video. Okay, so first things first, let's repair our armor. Once we hit level 40, I am thinking of just purchasing whatever is the closest level in armor we can actually equip, just to give ourselves a good boost in stats, and then we can start doing the other dungeons we have, the Sunken Temple and Cutter's Cry. Yeah, I would like to boost our gear a little. what we'll do is we'll park ourselves in the quicksand. Well, we'll park ourselves outside the quicksand next to the Aethernet shard, and then we'll break this stream. Again, we've been going for just over 3.5 hours here, but I've been enjoying myself. Yeah, okay. So, we'll park ourselves here. And as I say, when we come back, we'll be heading over to the Gladiators Guild, and then we've been asked by Minfilia to report over to the Waking Sands once again. It seems they've had a situation that's developed. But, this has been AnthWolf, playing Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you very much for anyone who has joined me on the stream. Obviously, I always appreciate obviously your presence, like even just little questions or advice here and there when I get stuck, or when I forget something like that chicken egg earlier. And anyone who's later watching this on YouTube, obviously feel free to comment below if you so desire. I hope you're all enjoying this series so far, but I definitely am. I do get sidetracked, I openly admit, but that's kind of what this game is. We could focus on the main storyline, but then you're only getting really half the story, because doing the side missions and little things kind of fill it out, I guess is the best way to put it. Either way, I'll see you all for even more next time. Until then, though, bye bye now.